Black Mafia family were arrested in connection with drug trafficking, financial crimes, and that's only just to list a few. What's up, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia, and I am back with another video. I hope all y'all day is going well. Mine is going fine. It's an off day, so it's a good day. You feel me? Jumping right into this video, we will be talking about BMF. And I'm not talking about the prior convictions and indictments. And I'm not talking about this show. Okay? Some folks out in St. Louis, Missouri. So some folks that should have known better done got BMF relevant with the FBI and the district attorney and all of that yet again. We're going to talk about the huge roundup. We talking more than 30 people being arrested, charged, and hit with some indictments on various counts, okay? Some of them got the same charges and some of them got different stuff. It's a mess. Now, the U.S. Attorney in Missouri, as well as the U.S. Marshals, believe that this 30-plus roundup of people that have been arrested are allegedly members and associates of BMF, and breaking that down as Black Mafia family. Majority of these members were charged in connection with drug trafficking, financial crimes, and that's only just to list a few. This arrest happened in St. Louis, Missouri, followed by a series of grand jury indictments. Most of these arrests occurred in late September and carried on throughout October. There is motions left and right trying to keep certain members behind bars until trial. And also, one of the defendants has helped the case against all of them unintentionally, which, you know, it's pure stupidity though, okay? According to the feds, he, who is Junior Boss Brown, allegedly discussed drug trafficking done by the BMF in multiple videos across various social media platforms. What's even worse about this is they are all of an age to know better. And especially like when I start listing off these charges and then, you know, towards the end of the video, I give my thoughts on it. I'm going to come back to that point, right? We only going to list the big fishes of this whole situation, and saying age is important in this, okay? Chad Brown, age 51, indicted on 1 count of bank fraud, 1 count of using false writing or documents. He is being accused of submitting fraudulent IRS Schedule C forms in order to obtain a PPP loan. Robert Lewis, age 45. 4 counts of fentanyl distribution and 1 count of being a felon in possession of a firearm. Robert Sims, age 40. 1 count of conspiracy to distribute 500 grams or more of a concoction containing meth. Samir Simpson, age 37. 1 count of distribution of 40 grams or more of fentanyl. Jeremy Steele, age 44. Same charges as Mr. Sims. Carl Von Garrett, age 53. 1 count of conspiracy to commit money laundering. He is accused of laundering over or nearly $1 million in drug profit. Laundering nearly $1 million of drug profit between March through May of 2021. And last but not least, this is one that I'm really You know, I don't even know her. I don't know this lady from nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never even been to Missouri, St. Louis. I ain't been to none of that. I ain't been to that part. You know what I mean? I ain't been to none of that. All right? But what I can say is she's a very beautiful woman. I'm not out to, you know, put her face on out there and stuff like that. They ain't do no horrible crimes to hurt no kids and all that. So, you know, we ain't gonna put them full on blast. And, you know, she's a beautiful woman though. And it's a trend that's going on where unfortunately it seems that women that are nearly 30 or they got kids, all that, but they still making the same if not worse mistakes than they did when they was real young. You know, the way my mindset is I can't go down a route that, you know, that takes me away from my child. I can't punish her for my crimes. I'm limited to doing very, very risky things because I'm always thinking about how it will affect her. That's what saves me on a daily. But some people just don't have that type of logic. It's different pictures that have went viral in the last few years. Prison Bay, you know, of course there's been boys and men, but there has been women, you know, that are very beautiful, but they got charges and they got to sit down for a hot minute. You know, they got to sit down for a while. And they try to make that shit look good, but it's not. Ain't no way I'ma be posing for pictures and I got on this tight ass tracksuit. Them shit's hard though. Like I want one. I ain't trying to go up there though. So if anybody know the links to those, they simple, but I used to wear those as a kid. So I'm just like, I want some of those. But anyways, former males, where I gotta go, you know. But anyways, they try to make it look as good as they can, but it's like if you're away from your kids, you shouldn't even be posing for that picture. I'd be depressed as fuck. Like, don't get me wrong. I'ma, you know, get myself together and I'm gonna start to get out of that sadness and further my education while I'm in there and prove to the judge and the jury, but first prove to myself that I have changed and that I won't do it again. I feel like if you always try and make it look so good, you're not really learning your lesson, you know, because that's not what the penitentiary is about. You gotta really sit down and do that fucking bid. I'm really tired of seeing women like, oh, like, you know, just posing for pictures. You got kids out here to take care of, and you should have found better routes than what you took. And that's just because I don't like seeing no kids sad, you know, and I don't like kids having to do that bid right along with their parents. It's not right. It's a different level of sadness, you know, that a child, that a teenager, that a young adult experiences when they feel like they gotta do that bid with their parents. I wouldn't wish those type of memories on a child, to just be able to go up to the penitentiary or, you know, the fucking DC jail or some shit just to see their father or their mother, you know, for Christmas or for Thanksgiving. And around COVID, that definitely wasn't happening. Seeing as though they are all of ages where they've even done a bid themselves, but point blank, they should know better. You should know better not to be putting your hands on no fentanyl when you see what's going on in the world. It's a whole crisis when it comes to those blue pills that people was popping. I even told my sister, I believe that shit has touched down in DC because people is just tweaking on a different level. Like, for real. It's bad. It's a lot more zombies in the district. In my view, that's what I see. And, like, especially, like, catching a train is dangerous. I mean, it's so much more dangerous now than ever. Like, it's complete weirdos and psychopaths on the train. Like, these people need to be locked up in St. Elizabeth, but St. Elizabeth ain't even open no more. So they done freed all them people from there and basically just left them to terrorize us on the way to work, you know? most of the time and most days, I don't even waste no time with switching carts and all that. Once I know that you just on that bullshit and you getting erratic and loud, I'm gonna exit stage left and go about my way. Selling them type of narcotics, you gotta know what type of time that is gonna get you. Like, those are the big boy things that these guys are putting their hands on. Shit like fentanyl ain't been around since they been around, so they shouldn't even be putting their hands on that. As far as meth, that's a big boy joint. That's up there with heroin. And all of them joints is like one and the same, you know. The only thing they ain't selling is ketamine and shit like that. So, but these dealers ain't gonna give a fuck. All they thinking about is the money that they can make. That's all they thinking about when selling it. And we learn this as toddlers. We learn this growing up in grades. Don't do to others what you don't want done to you. It's a high level of people that want to push out bullshit just to get a few dollars. Even if it's thousands of dollars. I can't deal with that amount of karma and guilt, a feeling of guilt, because I know it ain't right. You know, these people truly don't care. Motherfuckers at least used to care if their product was prime, if their product was A1. Yeah, I say that to say, like, when it's like this, I'm truly disappointed. Because it's like, if you have offspring and they are of a certain age, what was you teaching them? To live a double life? That's how your kids come back and say, if it's a young teen boy, he say, "Ma, I got somebody pregnant. She 8 months already. Damn, you been keeping this secret? Ma, you dealing drugs on the back end," or whoop-de-whoop bam. So yeah, I kept this secret. You know, that's what they would hit you with. Yeah, I kept this secret because you keeping secrets. Or can you even say that? Can you even be mad because you know you keeping secrets? This is the generation of parents that, I mean, And these are the ages where a lot of y'all probably are grandparents. Maybe not the 37-year-old, maybe, you know, with how fast people be having kids, and then the kids have kids, and then it's just this vicious cycle that everybody expects. Damn, I ain't bringing your grandchild to see grandpa at the sentencing. So yes, I want to hear what y'all think about this in the comments below. To be honest with y'all, when I first saw the title, right? When I first saw the title, I was like, Lord Meech better had not got his father back in trouble. And who's to say this won't get him back in trouble anyway? But still, this better not be Lord Meech in it. And thank God it wasn't. And I don't see... You know, I want to do more research and stuff like that, but I don't see nobody who is of or around my age, which is good, but that don't mean they not in there. It is 34 people that done been arrested, so ain't no telling for real, for real. But with all of that being said, I'm going to pack it on up and get on out of here. It's your girl, B. Octavia. Thank y'all for hearing me out yet again. Thank y'all for coming back. Thank y'all for showing love, and I will see y'all in my next video.